Hey guys, it's Chloe, back with another Con Chronicles. Tampa Bay Comic-Con just wrapped up yesterday. Thankfully this year there was a 1-week gap between MetroCon and this con, so we had some breathing room before heading back to the Tampa Convention Center. Seriously, that venue is starting to become a second home for me. It doesn't even change that much between the two events, even if the vibe does. I only went to Comic-Con on Friday and Saturday because I had to work yesterday, but there's still plenty to talk about, so let's do it. Starting with programming, they had some great guests and their panels were very entertaining. We especially enjoyed the Critical Drinkers Q&A because it wasn't just a Q&A, but a discussion on storytelling and where the movie industry is today and where it's headed. Chris is a huge fan. I need to watch more of his videos, but I was so excited for Chris because he really wants to meet the Critical Drinker. I don't know if the main headliners had this, but I liked how the guest panels we went to had a moderator to steer the conversation, so there wasn't any awkward silence while people were thinking of questions or working up the nerve to ask them. But otherwise, Comic-Con had the same issue as MetroCon with all the duplicate panels. There were a ton of improv and debate panels, most of them scheduled in the same exact time slot or under an hour apart. I ended up only going to 2, in Chris's case 3 other panels, and one of them was just so I could rest my feet. They had karaoke, which was cool, but aside from that and guest panels, programming was pretty weak once again. Both of these cons need more variety next year. We ended up spending most of our weekend wandering the dealer's room, which is way bigger and easier to navigate than MetroCon's. It's because MetroCon splits the big hall between vendors and main events, while Comic-Con uses the entire hall for vendors and holds the costume contest and other popular events in the ballroom downstairs. I have never seen chocolates and fudge sold at a convention, but there it was in the middle of the dealer's room and I loved it. I wish I bought more now, but I'm trying to save money and calories. But Copper Coast Confections, please come back next year. Other than that, my purchases were entirely glassware. Finally, we capped off our weekend with the costume contest. I love how they overhauled the contest to make it craftsmanship based. It was less chaotic, less of a free-for-all, and less of a crapshoot as to who would win. But no matter what improvements are made, the Joker and Harley Quinn MCs will always be the best part of the contest. I don't make the rules. I was happy to get some more mileage out of my Sailor V cosplay, but unsurprisingly, Comic-Con goers don't know their anime as well as MetroCon goers. Almost everyone thought I was Sailor Moon. It was one facepalm moment after another. Y'all need to study up for the next con. You can start with the codename Sailor V manga. It's only 2 volumes, so it's a quick read, and it provides amazing lore into not only Venus's character, but the entire Silver Millennium world, so go read it. So that was Tampa Bay Comic-Con. It was way busier than last year. Not sure if COVID had anything to do with last year's attendance, but doesn't matter now. If you were there this weekend, feel free to share your own con experiences in the comments below. And while you're down there, be sure to like, subscribe, tap that notification bell, and follow me on my other social media linked in the description. Next month's episode will be covering Anime St. Pete, a new event in, you can probably figure out where, and the second one for Florida Comic-Cons. See you then!